Hello YouTube. How you doing? How you doing this morning? This is Kevin from Keith Kevin Ken. It's time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. What have you been doing this morning? I'm recording this morning on Friday, October 14th, 2016. Oh, thank goodness it's Friday. And fall has really come in. Man, oh man, oh man. They're talking about a high today, 64 degrees on the east coast of the United States with a low in the 40s. We're in the fall. I knew it. I complained about all the heat. Now I'm going to start complaining about all the cold because that's what we do in America. But I'm thrilled that the fall has come in. Well, let me tell you what I've been doing this morning, today, on Friday, October 14, 2016. Before I've even gone to work, this is my third video. For a guy who does a video each and every day and then always talks about all the other videos he should be doing, I actually got up this morning, yesterday, and did a number of videos. Yesterday, oh, talk about coming home, and it was almost like Christmas. It really was. I came home a little later than usual, around 7. Got my packages, got 3 brand new knives. I have 2 Spydercos. I posted a separate initial impressions of the Spyderco Introvert and the Spyderco Ouroboros. Both of those are on this channel. Go check them out. It's under the first impression playlist. But go check out those videos. Just, for me, very quick. For you, probably you say this is the length they should be. But check those out. Guess what? They're both part of the knives that got away. So we'll get a quick look at them on this video as well. And then I also got one of the knives that you see today. I'm going small today again. I went small yesterday with the carry and just loved it. I almost went large, and I'll show you that. But we'll talk about, you guys have not seen, you might not have seen that knife to the far right yet. This might be your first one. This is one of the 4 new wood inlays that Chris Reeve has come out with. This is the Spalted Beech. Spalted Beech inlay. And I wanted it next to my box elder burl, which he held on to. That used to be my favorite. I'm liking this Spalted Beech. So let's talk about that as we go through the pocket dump deconstruction. So, what you see is what's going to be in my pocket on this Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday. As I get older, I get happier on Fridays. I don't know. I took a bunch of these pictures. I'm going to try. Man, I've been in meetings all week long. So I tell you, I'm going to post a picture on Instagram around noonish, 1ish, and 2ish. And it usually ends up at 3ish or 4ish. Anyway, this should be around lunchtime. I'll post it on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. By the way, last night when I got my mail call of those 3 new knives, posted it on Instagram 10 minutes after I opened them up, so you could have taken a look at them. At Keith Kevin Ken, come join the feed. I'm expecting a knife tonight as well. A new one from Chris Reeve. I'm getting excited. These are all the knives I've been waiting for from Spyderco and Chris Reeve. So hopefully they'll keep churning out all these different knives. I'm getting excited. I must admit, I'm getting excited. So let's talk about this pocket dump deconstruction. I'm wearing my brown vintage Rolex. I always talk about the band because sometimes I'll get questions about, is that a real Rolex? It is. The band. I haven't changed out the band. I used to have the original band and everything with the Rolex. I love this, by the way. The manual Rolexes that you just, I have a bunch of watches, but I have about 7 or 8 I use in a regular rotation, and they're automatic or battery run or whatever. I like the old-fashioned winding watches. I will not give up my 2 Rolexes that are manual. I just like it. You know, I don't have to worry about the maintenance of them. But this is really nice, and they're nice and thin. You know, my kids wanted to give me a gift. Them and my ex-wife went out when we were married. They snuck out, took my watch, took it to a watch shop, and got this band for me. A brand new band. Of course, the watch shop kept the original Rolex in the hardware. But I love this. And the kids, now that they're grown, they laugh at the fact that they did it. I never had the heart to go buy. I'll probably get a new band at some point, but I never got the hardware and everything because it's kind of sentimental. I'm a sentimental guy at some point. Really, I'm a real sentimental guy. In a real tough guy, old-fashioned tough guy way. The cigar, oh, like I told you, it's a Cohiba. I just want a great, look, I'm going to have a week. Last night I got 3 knives. Tonight I'm getting another Chris Reeve knife. I'm just really excited. So I'm going to continue that excitement all through work, all through the day, all through the weekend. Let's see if I can do it all through the fall. Doubt it. Monday will stop it. I'm carrying my Schoen pen. This is the brass one that I have. Schoen design pen. The coin is again one of those from my Chinese flower coin collection of the lunar years. This is the year of the snake from 2013. Let's see. My thin, real thin Mont Blanc wallet, one of them. Blended scotch is in the flask for today. Let's take the knives off. God, I'm excited about this carry. I really am. Have my field notes. Now let's talk about the knives. Let's see. Let's try to make a little bit of room because I'm going to put some knives on here. More knives. So let's see here. First, I have so much color and wood and everything in this carry that for my knife, for my keychain, I just wanted a nice, simple titanium keychain knife. And what's better than this mid-tech from Serge Pachenko? It's his claw coin. Just nice on the keychain. Look at all that color that I'll have in my pocket. Fancy smancy knives in my pocket. This is wonderful. Most people don't even recognize it's a knife until I show them, and then they just want to play with it all day. They love it. It is a mid-tech, as I said, with a 1-inch blade. I love the fact that it has this acid stonewash. Just as I think I've said it before, man, you do these every single day. Over 150 of these pocket dump deconstructions, all on a playlist on this channel, so check them out. Whole bunch of knives. You do so many of them, you forget when you said it, but I think for me, and a lot of people do great stonewash, acid stonewash, but I'll tell you, man, Brous Blades and Serge Pachenko, some of the best. This is just a wonderful knife. Again, you can wear it around your neck. I put it on a keychain. That's the Serge Pachenko mid-tech claw coin. He always, he does some others when he feels like it. He'll do all these great ones with carbon fiber and rustic and Damascus, and every time I'm late to the party to buy them. when he posts them on his website. But I love the democracy of how he does all of his new stuff, whether it's a new knife or whatever. He gets on Instagram. That's why you should be on Instagram. And says, hey, got some knives. And they go fast. I'm lucky I got that one about a year ago. My medium-sized knife, because I'm going small, and I really, really had to carry my Spalted Beech, my brand new Spalted Beech. I'm like a kid at Christmas. I got to play with it after it comes in. And I had to. The first thing I did, I took it out of the package, brand new packaging from Chris Reeve as well. The box is new. Everything inside is new. They've done a great job. He just said, hey, I'm doing all these new woods and a lot of Incoses. I'm doing all new packaging. And he did. It's a great box. I should show it to you one day. This is, maybe when I get the new one that I'm getting tonight, I'll show it to you. This, of course, is the Menundi. And, of course, after all that time under the light, my fingers are sweaty. With Box Elder. Oh, man, I really like this. The Box Elder Burl. It really has been my favorite wood inlay from Chris Reeve. I just love it. Chris Reeve saved this one, too. He's still doing Box Elder Burl, along with the other 4 new woods. Of course, the Menundi is just, to me, the gentleman's folders folder. If I did a dictionary or an encyclopedia, I know those aren't printed anymore, right? They're all online. But if I did, this would be the picture, a Menundi, to represent gentleman folders. It's just really wonderful. 2.75-inch blade, S35 VN steel. The wood, the Box Elder Burl wood, is on top of titanium scales with titanium, real nice titanium inside as well. And of course, it has the Chris Reeve integral frame lock. Even though that scale hides that frame lock, it is the frame lock. And there we go. Sweaty hands. Sorry about that, you guys. It is easy to just pinch and open up. They're so smooth. And there's that lock, which is just butter. What I love about the Chris Reeve locks, and obviously you guys know I'm a fan. I have, what, now 49, 50 folding knives from Chris Reeve, and then I'll get another one tonight. I'm a huge fan. Just so well made. I love that it's American made. Well, let's not get into that, but I love that it's American made. I don't mind having other knives, because I'm about to show you some Spydercos that aren't made in America with VG10 steel. But when you do get this solid made, that's why I have the Schoen design pins just so well put together. I just love it. I love the clip. The clip is just fancy, but also very effective. Deep carry clip. Man, it is the, I know, I keep going, man, when I do this, man, I'm just happy. I'm fortunate. I have to stop talking about how much I hate. No, I'm not. It's not that I hate work. I love work. I'm just trying to figure out how to do more life than work. So I'm not going to apologize for dogging out work. But I'm fortunate enough to have these pieces. I love it. This is the Menundi from Chris Reeve. 2.75-inch S35 VN steel. And that is the Box Elder Burl inlay. And this is my new baby. I may change my mind, but I'm going to make this statement. I think I'm going to stick with the smaller Chris Reeve knives. Now that he has the small Incosi, and it looks like he's going to be doing a lot of inlays on the Incosis, which I am thrilled about. Because yes, they're different. Yes, they have bigger washers. Yes, the clip is different. Yes, the lock bar is different. But to me, it's still a small Sebenza 25. And a small Sebenza 25 doesn't exist. So when you get that Nkosi platform in your hands, this is not an Nkosi platform. This is another diversion from Kevin. But when you get that Nkosi in your hand, a small Nkosi, which is, again, even smaller, a little bit smaller than this, and I love small knives. But now you're getting a small Sebenza 25, pretty much, which doesn't exist. And then you're going to get a small 25 with all of these different inlays on it. So I think I'm going to focus on small Sebenza 21s and small Sebenza, I'm going to call it a small Sebenza 25, the Nkosi. So you'll probably see a lot of those. I am definitely getting all the new woods. And if there are the new inlays, other inlays, I'm going to do those too. I'll just tell you now, what's coming tonight is a new small Nkosi with just my dream small Nkosi. So I'll show you that later on tonight, and I'll make a first impression video again, and I will carry it tomorrow. I'll tell you that right now. So let's get back to this. This is the Sebenza 21, small Sebenza 21, and you guys know that this is 2.9 inch blade, which is great, just under that 3-inch hurdle that some people in some states have to make sure they're under. S35VN steel blade, but it's what's on that shiny titanium scales that is really special. This is the first wood that I've seen out in the wild of the new woods. Again, this is called Spalted, Spalted Beech, Beech wood. I love it. I just love it. I love all of the different browns that are in it. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. You know, this is one that doesn't have any complications. It's nothing's perfect, but a perfect, again, these are natural inlays, so they change a lot. I love when I see complicated. I was lucky, in air quotes. All of my inlays are like perfect. I don't have a lot of knots and stuff in them, but I wanted them. Every time I saw them, they were already sold. This actually gives you so much going on. It's a complicated, beautiful wood. I just love it. Of course, it's on the polished titanium. It has the bronze studs to highlight it. Oh, man. I'm in love with this knife already, and I just had it for over 12 hours. Isn't it beautiful? And you know, if alone, that's why I wanted to carry it with the Box Elder Burrow, because alone you'll look at it, and again, if it's not next to something, if I didn't say this is new, you'd say, okay, that's kind of a very, very complicated, you know, Box Elder Burrow. But it's not. It's a whole different wood, and it's so beautiful. I love it. Just when I was getting everyone, I'm human. I was just going, oh man. I guess because I had committed to buying all these Spydercos this year, and I'm staying with it. Committed to who? No one. Just to me. I wanted to see if I could do it, and you know, the lull and all of that. But man, this knife, and then the small Nkosi that's coming tonight came boom, boom. And also the Ouroboros, the Introvert, back to back. And I actually started salivating. My heart started pumping. Hey, I'm still a knife collector. So that's good. That's the carry. It's a small carry again. Man, I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about this carry. That's the Serge Machenko claw coin. That's the Menundi with the Box Elder Burrow. And my brand new small Sebenza 21 with the Spalted Beech. A new inlay from Chris Reeve. That is going to be on my Instagram on the pocket dump photos. That is what I'm going to post around noonish, 1ish, 2ish today. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. And yes, I told you I woke up after a short rest, after playing with my new knives, and the first thing I did was grab this. This, of course, is the large Sebenza 21 with that box elder inlays on top of the shiny titanium. And this has the ladder Damascus. You want to talk fancy, fancy. Ladder Damascus 3.6-inch blade. So I was going to go with this and that because I really believe, especially as a new knife, you have to see it next to the box elder burl because you do start going, is that box elder with a lot of complications? And then I put them together and I was happy. I was about ready to take the picture. I went, you know what? Let's try another small one. Let's see, because this is a little bit bigger than the other. And so I'm going with that carry. But this is the knife that got away. The large Sebenza 21 version. And then, of course, after I stayed up all night playing with knives and after I did 2 videos, let's just face it. We have to face it. These knives are knives that got away too because I'm going to carry them this weekend. If I could carry more knives and make pockets even fuller, I would, because this is my new knife. And this, my friends, this is the Spyderco Introvert. When they announced this and I saw Eric playing with his at SHOT Show and Blade 2016, I really wanted one of these in my hands. I really did. This is a collaboration with the martial artist and knife maker Chris Knutson. And what he wanted to do, he wanted to put together a knife, a folding knife that's just like the Spyderco Swick. Swick is a fixed knife blade, a neck knife kind of blade, 2.1-inch blade. This has S30V steel. He wanted to do that, so he started playing around, and what he came up with is just special. It's special. The blade is 2.8 inches, but the real cutting surface is 2.1 inches, just like the Swick. It has that Fred Perrin hole. He's the first one that came up with this hole where you put your index finger in. You guys know I'm a big Browse Blades fan, and his Silent Soldiers have that hole. It just is wonderful. You not only can use your hands while you still have your knife in control, but also it's hard for someone to take this knife away from you if you're in a fight, you know? So it's real flexible. I love the curvature of it. It just goes with your forearm. It just, you get total control of this knife. It has, it's VG10 steel. It has black G10 scales on it. It has a back lock, and the back lock is in the back of the handle, and I'll show you why in a moment. Very strong back lock. This has one of the strongest detents that I've seen on a Spyderco knife in some time. And of course, it has the wire deep carry clip. It's a little smaller than usual, but I really love that they have that. It's just a wonderful profile, but also really, I think he achieved the folding Swick and has gone a lot further. But you know what? The opening of this knife, while that's how it functions and how you use it, that's not what makes it special. The reason this back lock is like that, look at this. You press the back lock, see that slit? That's why it's so far back. It lifts up, right? Releases, and then the hole comes through. And look at this detent. Oh yeah. So you have this very strong back lock. The Spyderco back lock is, I think, one of their strongest locks. You have this hole that's wonderful that you then come through. It comes through. And here's the special part. Yes, the Spidey hole, you open it with the Spidey hole, right? That's what the Spidey hole is all about. It's a trademark, but it's what you use to open up a Spyderco. That's one way to open it. The other way is as a flipper. You see that? As a flipper. And because of that angle that gives you so much control of this knife, it has a short distance to flip. And because the flipper's at the top, man, it flips with very little energy. Again, remember, we're talking about working and everything, but Knutson's a martial artist and a knife maker. So this is a fighting knife as well, and you can really release it quick. I really like it. Okay, I know I'm going long, and I already have a whole video on this. Take a look at it. That's the Spyderco Introvert. And then real quick, the other new one is the Spyderco Ouroboros. I saw this. I didn't jump up and down to get it, but I really like it. It looks ugly, right? Look at that choil cut out of that knife. But man, it feels perfect in the hand. It just feels great in the hand. Ouroboros is named after a Greek symbol of a serpent eating its tail. It has almost a leaf shape, that Spyderco leaf shape, but a bigger belly. And actually, that's a 2.8-inch cutting surface. Full flat ground, VG10 steel. The handle is, of course, black G10. And looky here. Yeah, it has a nested compression lock. I mean, with the handle going so thin here, the compression lock is a wonderful lock, right? It also has just a small back spacer that's stainless steel. Oh, man. So light, too. It's only like 2.6 ounces. It's very light. Very nice knife. Collaboration with Paul Alexander. This, my friends, this is the Ouroboros, and man, it's growing on me already. Just fits perfect. My fat hands, it just fits wonderful. And that blade is just perfect. That, my friends, my new Spalted Beech knife, my two new Spydercos. I'm excited. I'm going to have a small carry. Check out, this is the third video this morning. So check out my first impressions of Ouroboros, and also check out my first impressions of Introvert. Hey, you guys. You just have a perfect day. Thank you for giving me so much of your time. Thumb this up. Let me know that you guys are enjoying these videos. Don't forget, we're a little away from that 1,000 mark that we set. That's the goal. And then we're going to go through all of the Spydercos in my cases. Hundreds of Spydercos, a lot of classics, and some new knives as well. So do that, please. Share the video. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Not full with all of these. But keep them full. If you could do it, if I could do it, I would carry all of these. You keep your pockets full. Be happy. Goodbye.